Good morning, everybody. This is Travis, and I want to welcome you back to Coffee, Computers, and More. So, my mom has been making a recommendation for a beverage that she wanted my wife to try from Starbucks. Apparently, TikTok made this thing popular. So, what we have here is the iced matcha green tea with 2 pumps of chai and a venti size. Now, my wife took a few sips of it. She's a huge chai tea fan. Didn't really like this, so she said, hey, why don't you try it? I said, you know what? I'm gonna go and just make a video of it and just see what I think about it. Tell people, is it tasty? Is it not tasty? What do I think about the experience? She had a few sips from it. And as a bonus, I've also got some Pike Place roast to cleanse my palate. So you're gonna get a 2-for-1 review today. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about the Pike Place because I might need that to clean this stuff out of me. So again, I'm not opposed to tea. I'm not opposed to chai tea. I just don't usually drink it, but I've reviewed chai tea on the channel before. So your matcha tea, green, earthy, herbal, very fresh, refreshing, delicious. Those are the kind of essences you expect from a matcha tea when you drink it, right? All right, so let's go ahead and take a sip and see how it is. The drink that made TikTok famous, or TikTok made the drink famous, whatever. I have no clue. I don't do TikTok. Here we go. Okay. So the initial creaminess to it, smooth, just a little bit sweet. Very, very slightly just clovey and gingery on the back end like you'd expect from a lot of chai teas. Very green, very, very earthy tasting. I don't know how to explain, almost like you put fresh greens on something. Okay, it's good. Sorry, my cat just came in here. So here's what my wife said. All right. If you had a goldfish back in the 1980s, or now, there's these little flakes you can get that you give the goldfish to eat. They're made by Tetra, I think. And there's a certain smell to those flakes. And she says that this reminds her of the goldfish food in taste and smell. I don't really seem to notice it. I just seem to notice more of a weaker chai tea experience. It's not bad. I mean, if I was a green tea fan, I would probably like this. I've had green tea before, and it's great. There's nothing wrong with it. It's good. I guess I don't know what all the craziness is about, but maybe it's just the idea of taking the matcha and mixing it with chai and bringing something new to the audience. So it's okay. It's okay. Creamy, slightly sweet, a bit green in its almost kind of minty, sorta. Parsley, I guess. I don't know. You've got the ginger, you've got the cinnamon, you've got the clove kind of experience going on. Cold, refreshing. It's fine. All right, now Pike Place roast. Pike Place, if I'm not mistaken, is a district in Seattle, or it's an area in Seattle where the original Starbucks opened up. And Pike Place roast was a roast that was created to either simulate or commemorate that first roast that Starbucks started making and selling. So Pike Place roast, I've had this many different times before, and I gotta be honest with you. There was a time where most of your Starbucks stores would do like a light roast and a dark roast. And, like after maybe noon, they didn't serve the dark roast anymore. At least that's how it was out here in Nebraska. And now they do the Pike Place roast, like, I don't know if they brew it every 30 minutes or every hour, fresh, ground fresh, and brewed over the course of the whole day. And that's the primary roast that you get when you go to Starbucks, just their standard, house blend, I guess you could say. So we're gonna try the Pike Place roast. I didn't like it initially, but my palate has grown to like it a bit more as time has gone on. And who knows, maybe I've just had a couple bad batches before in my time. So the Pike Place roast coffee, we're gonna use that to cleanse the palate after drinking the green matcha iced chai concoction that we just sampled there. All right, so Pike Place roast, what can you expect? The smell is very mild. It is bitter. Not burned though, rich, bold. It has characteristics of a dark roast, but not quite smoky, say a French roast or an Italian roast for that matter. It's totally fine for what it is. If you're not a person who doesn't like bitter coffees, you might want to steer clear of this one. They do pour overs at Starbucks. If you request one, they'll pour over a certain blend if you ask for it, if you don't mind waiting for it, where they literally make you a single batch of coffee in a certain variety that they have in stock or that they're willing to make for you. So you have that option if you're not a big fan of the Pike Place. A little bit citrusy, not so much, maybe just a little tinge of grapefruit there on the back end. After just grabbing this one and drinking it, it just kind of to me has become kind of the standard roast you'd expect when you go to Starbucks. Which I know they also have their regular house blend too, which you can get, which I'm also a big fan of. So yeah, the Pike Place roast, it's fine. To be honest with you, I actually like it better out of the K-Cups, and I don't know why. But, you know, if this is what you can get at your Starbucks, then just for regular coffee, go ahead and get it. I think you're going to be fine. It has a lot of caffeine in it. It's one of the few coffees where if I get this in a grande, which is like a medium, I really notice the caffeine from it, almost kind of like twitchy and nervous. So that's why I only get this in the tall. It's one of the few coffees that actually makes me feel that way. So anyway, so that's my take on the iced green matcha chai Starbucks tea and the Starbucks Pike Place roast. Very good stuff. Okay, this is fine if you like your chai. If you like more of a stronger, you know, ginger spice flavor, go with a regular iced chai. Don't go with this, but if you want the effects or the health goodness of green tea, go matcha. All right, so this is Travis. Thanks for watching Coffee, Computers, and More. You guys have yourselves a great Sunday morning, and we will talk to you soon. All right, bye-bye.